Yeah, I set up my, hold on, I'm getting a little feedback, I think. I set up my Twitter to notify me when your streams go live. I haven't been able to really make any of them, but, I love them. So we're pumping out on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter stream live right now, right? Can you hear me? Am I talking? Am I not talking? Am I muted?
Oh, I can hear you. I was muted.
Okay.
Do you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
See if you can find Lil Panda WTF on YouTube and look at what that. See if you have any feedback on that experience. Because yeah, the idea is I just want to distribute out to all the platforms I can for free. Because once you set it up, there's no cost to stream to YouTube or Twitch. And I can even add like Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, it shows us going live right here. Watching on the phone.
And you can see
Yeah, it shows us
signature.
going live right here.
Yeah.
Watching on the phone.
And you can see
Yeah, it shows us going live right here. Okay, I've turned the volume down so it doesn't loop forever.
Hey, so I was thinking of doing a prop house proposal this round.
Of doing a what?
A prop house proposal.
Yeah. It's open. Go for it. Especially right now. I don't even know if anybody's going to propose. I don't know what's going on in Little Downsdown right now.
Well, it's 4.63 props, right?
Yeah.
Can you help me? Like, what's a little? You kind of know what I'm about. What's something I could do to earn your prop house votes for a 0.63?
I don't know. You're already doing like just what you're doing. I just like any of the things you got going. They're all good. You don't need to get my vote. My vote only is like 10 littles these days.
Yeah, but I want to work towards. My goal is to get on chain with Lil Nouns, and I feel like I've got to earn that by kind of doing my MVP, getting more attention.
I think exactly what you're doing. If you just try and get some funding to continue what you're doing with Lil Panda, and this exactly like bringing Madrovsky on and those shows, I think they're great. I think your little your Twitter feed is great. That day in the life was, I mean, I was cracked up with that. That was awesome. Like it's all good. The bamboo, you come out, you get some bamboo built. I think just something to continue along with that direction, because everybody's like, oh, like, that's the funny thing. Like, you've got it streaming right now, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and everybody's like, oh, we don't know how to get on YouTube. And like, yeah, obviously you don't have a big audience and all that, but like you already have set up how other things should be set up, I guess. Like the Noun Square should be using something like this and broadcasting out to all these platforms as well. You know what I mean? So I think you're onto something here. I think it's a platform that other people should be looking into, this StreamYard or something along these lines. So I just think continued of what you're doing, really. Like, I know that's not the answer because you're not like 100% focused on what you're doing. I mean, you are, but you kind of like you're a tight group of, in my opinion, of like 3 or 4 different things, but they're all kind of similar. But I like it all, and I don't know that I would ask you to stop any of them in particular just yet. You know what I mean?
Dude, I know exactly what you mean. And the thing is, you know me and like you trust me. And I appreciate that. But I feel like I got to earn votes from people who don't know me. And I want to, you know, learn how to quantify my deliverables and bring my own metric, you know. I feel like I
Okay.
need to do that.
Hold on. I'll be back. Okay, back. Sorry. Um. So I mean, deliverables. I mean, I just think I don't know what you want. I think you just I don't know. I mean, there's ways to write it down, but then you get the same thing. It's like, well, you don't have the audience, so it's kind of like a chicken and the egg thing in a little way. Um, but I think you just show the execution of the ideas. I think that's the main thing. Um, like LBP is great. Like that got finished. You know, VRGDA. It sounds great, but it also seems like again. It's like the crux of the problem with Little Nouns is it needs more help and support, but the help and support just isn't really there. Um, which is kind of weird. Um, but like you've taken things and completed them, and like even this is a built off of that one ETH prop improv house that is now it's still been going. You've still been feeling around with it. You're building it out. You've pivoted and kind of moved it in a couple different directions. You've grown it. You've expanded, into the Twitter and the YouTube. Even prior, we didn't have YouTube on it, so it's like I think that would be like the continued growth of projects, execution when the executions are there, um, working within bounds of expectations, but also kind of along the lines with how things are going. Like if the funding's not there, there's certain things that can go kind of similar to this because you must enjoy it. So like you've been building this and keeping this moving a little bit without funding, but there's other things that are more technical that when the funds run out, similar to the VRGDA, if no one wants to come and help and the DAO doesn't want to give you guys much more support, then it can't just go. That can't just go on inevitably because it's I don't think anyone is having a great time coding. I don't know. Maybe people do. So that would be my thinking is just kind of the excitement to experiment and the fact that you execute when you say you're going to execute.
Yeah, but you know me. Like if it was just you and me, like you'd fund me, I'd get this shit done. But really, I've got to be able to explain my value prop better. That's my holdup.
You're relatable. You're a bridge. But you're a bridge that works. You do cross the aisle. You do try and meet in the middle. Again, I don't know how to explain this, but this is kind of what I see and how you get things done. You're a realistic perfectionist. You're more focused on the end goal than you are about all. You're not a bike shedder.
Wait, I'm not a what? A bike shredder?
Bike shedding is like the whole thing. It's just a word that people are using. It's like everybody, you're so focused on, it's like you see the forest for the trees, like you're not, like bike shedding is like, you're so worried about nitpicking about these things that don't really matter that you don't ever actually get to the things that do matter, which is kind of like what we do all the time.
Hold on. I gotta take a note on that.
And you can point to a little block party and
like shedder like this.
Yeah. People will know what you mean. Some will. And the ones who don't, the people who do can explain it to them. Something 4156 brought up a couple months ago or something like that.
Hey, so you're gonna come to East Denver, yeah?
Yeah, I don't have anything booked yet, but I'm really gonna try. I really want to. I need to set up like a babysitter though. My wife's got to meet that weekend. Right now, she's mad at me, so I gotta.
Dude, I'd really like you to come. I'm just putting that out there. It'd be really great to meet you in person. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you got family stuff, but I just want to put out there, I would be really happy if you could make it.
Yeah, no, it would be fun. I actually want to just sit in on some things and try to learn a little bit outside of like NFTs. I assume that's what the actual conference is about.
It's weird because it's kind of like a conference that nobody really goes to, but when you're all together, it's like all good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I need to get that going like immediately though. So hopefully talk to my wife about it today. Is there, hold on a second. Okay, no.
Okay. Did you grow up on Mario 3 like I did?
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about with the flute.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
So, because lately I have a lot of clarity on what I'm doing, but I haven't really been able to articulate it yet. So I'm playing this game called Lil Nouns. Remember this?
Yeah.
And it's like the levels are like prop house, and this will be like on-chain proposal. And the mushroom thing is where you level up. And
So you get to spin the cards.
I'm trying to graduate to a noun. So it's sort of a different game because in this is like level 1 and there's a boss. But for me, like this is the fun, these prop house rounds, these on-chain props. And then at the end, I'm going to save up money to buy a noun. And so I'm just going to make content about me playing this game and see what happens. And I feel like I feel really crystal clear about that. because I know how to do Twitch streams, I know how to make graphics, I know how to tell a story, and I know how to win prop house rounds, and I know how to win on-chain props. I've already done that. So it's just about me kind of trying to scrounge up enough money, playing this game, have enough fun. And then the goal is like right here, I want to get a panda now.
I would just say that for your prop house round. I would just say that. Say this is a game that I'm playing that I want you all to come along with me. And I'm going to try and get myself to my big noun, you know. And then that's just the content. It's like, what are you going to do? Well, like exactly like you said, yeah, I don't know. You're just going to kind of trade your way up somehow, some way.
Where would you put little reps on this map?
Not that. I wonder if it is the castle. Because what will be the mushrooms? There's 2 mushrooms. There's only, well, I guess you could have multiple little reps stints, and they're kind of like a bonus. You get a couple littles or whatever you get paid. What would the castle be?
I don't know.
I'm working on a logo. I'll have a logo for you soon. Hopefully. Hey, I got to kind of jump though. I got to focus on work here a little bit before this thing.
All right, man. I'll catch you later.
But yeah, I don't know what's going on, but we'll figure it out. And I think you'd be a great addition to it. And as far as everything else goes, I think you just sell this little story, this little adventure, and the content you provide, and just you like doing your thing and figuring out what projects you're going to be helping and getting moving along. And maybe you build it like kind of like Forrest Gump, who knows, by the end of it, all of a sudden you have a bunch of followers, and then all of a sudden it's little, this started with Little Panda now, right? And now you're building this. It's all a continuation, in my opinion, of just what you've been building the whole time. So I think it's great.
Appreciate that, man. Really appreciate it, Skew.
Yeah, no, anytime. I appreciate you putting in the time. It does take a lot of time to do this shit, and that's why most people don't, I don't think.
You think I can get to a panda?
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if that's like your main focus, because you could be like, you could be joining every prop house round. There's so much that you could be like forcing yourself to do. And then also if there's like a goal, eventually somebody just like gives you a panda, probably, you know what I mean? Like there's weird stuff like that that'll happen. So that's the funny thing. Like all of a sudden something random when it can happen, and you could like place that on to the mushroom, like you didn't know it was going to happen. It was like magic. This is like a really fun idea.
Thanks, dude.
All right, man, I got to jump. I will talk to you soon, but yeah, we should talk in Discord about what the hell's going on.
All right. Sounds awesome. Thanks, man.
Later.
Bye.
on it in the Discord, and drop those pictures and everything you do. But you do it with excitement and energy, and love to see you.
Yeah, no, really appreciate that. I feel indebted to the Little Mounds, honestly. It was great when people came up to the booth and they were like, "So, what is this? Like, what are you doing? Like, what does this mean?" And like, I had to walk a bunch of people through, hey guys, so like, I'm a felon and been trying to launch this business for a while and can't find any money to do that. And so my buddy gave me this token and now I'm a member of this community, and like I got to get to work and start figuring I mean, 2 months ago, I would not have thought that the app would be live on the app stores and that I have workman's comp and things would be moving along this quickly. So, I'm not going to take up any more time today, but I'm really grateful, and I'll be sure to keep everyone up to date as things move.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. You just do you, and good luck out there. It's super cool. Super cool. Welcome everyone, and I see Graphicography. I see the little, the tiny guy up there. I don't know. I'm assuming there's some ordinal chat or something. They are the cross chain movers. So I don't know if that's kind of why they're pumping, but that's ordinals are on everybody's tongue at the moment. I think the Pernalopes are going to be going over there on chain monkeys. They just did it on one ordinal, I think. Maybe, and then they spit out from that. I have no idea. Don't even know what I'm talking about. But ordinals, right? Ordinals!
I don't know.
That's what this next.
I don't know if this Bitcoin thing is gonna. I don't know if this Bitcoin thing is gonna catch on, to be honest, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's.
Do you think that this Bitcoin thing has staying power? I've never heard.
I would love to stop using smart.
What is it, digital gold? Does that mean?
Yeah, a little bit at that. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, I guess, because it's funny. One of the guys who I first joined with would always talk about Ethereum is technically just a testnet. They're full of whoever ends up winning, Bitcoin will just kind of take it over. And in a weird way, this is like Ethereum kind of won because of NFTs, and NFTs are just like marching over to Bitcoin, and so it's just interesting.
I don't know if spinning up a node. I don't know if spinning up a node to run transactions is necessarily like winning on the composability level at the moment. It's cool and it's novel, but I don't think they're like Ethereum. Look how easy it is to do NFTs on Bitcoin.
Transacting through carrier pigeon. I don't even know. I don't have a Bitcoin wallet. I don't even know Sparrow or. Anyways, this isn't a Bitcoin prop house, so we'll move along. We do have the one round that is ending today.
Oh, it's not? I thought this was a new Bitcoin.
Everything. Yeah, checks are done. Ordinals are in now. Checks are out. Now has to have Bitcoin or ordinal attached to it. It's funny watching the things cross the ticker tape of sales. Like that's all they are all morning, and it's just like okay, new thing. I have seen some interesting sales that do, to me, appear to be people like kind of liquidating. Azukis, for instance, I've seen some people do, and it has the feel of like liquidating some assets to go and play the ordinal game. That's for sure. Which I don't even think anybody knows how to play. Some people do, and they're lucky. Akva, I think, does. We all need to get Akva to teach us.
Is anyone
money on Bitcoin NFTs?
No, you just make money on them. That's how they work. No, I do have a buddy who's he flipped one. He paid like 0.025 Bitcoin and flipped it for 0.25 Bitcoin. He has, I think, 13 more or something, under 10,000.
Who knows? I have no idea. I've tried to figure it out, still don't know. But that's kind of what makes it exciting. That's when no valuation can be placed on it. Brannigan, I see you with your hand up. Why don't you come in and help me lead this show? Let's all just get going. I don't have much to say. We're kind of in a waiting period.
Well, can we talk?
I never thought I'd hear you say that, SQ.
Yeah, right?
Can we talk about Lil Reps? I know Cardno and Al are here. Al, I'd love to hear kind of your thoughts on the state of Little Reps and how we can move it forward. If you can chat.
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Honestly, I have no idea. I saw that we voted on like option 3 or whatever, like in the most recent poll to essentially let Reps grow and evolve however it wants. I think Brooke stepped down this round, which makes sense why nobody knows what's going on and nothing is happening. So hopefully we can actually set up a call if we want this to continue and try to bring some structure. But I think we were leaning really heavily on Brooke dealing with everything, and he frankly most likely got sick of having to do it, manage it on his own. So now it is up in the air.
Can I ask Al, what's at stake? Is it if we don't have a Little Reps, will our nouns not vote in the prop house round? What'll happen?
No. I mean, that would be crazy, honestly. I think we would just have to pivot. The goal of Reps was to try to build social capital, to have a discretionary group try to support builders that came and spoke with us and put all our eggs in that basket. I mean, I think if Reps disband, the quick fix is to just implement the snapshot vote. And then we will, as of now, just do token weighted voting to decide how we vote in prop house.
I mean, I don't think it needs to disband. I think it's moving along just fine. I mean, we voted to let everybody in, essentially. So we do need to have a meeting. That's for sure.
Yeah.
What happened was people invoked the meme rule where they posted the meme to let me in meme 10 times, and then once that happens in NFTs, there's nothing you can do. That's the rule.
They let them in, and we gave them all a noun.
Can I understand better how the compensation has been conducted in the past? It's been 3 little rounds. Yeah.
I bet you that's all screwed up too. So, I mean, the very first round of Reps was comp free. Some argued that Reps should get compensated, and then I think we tried to settle on 3 little nouns per rep for the term. And I don't think we've actually paid that out because I don't even think we have that many little nouns on hand. So again, no new problem to solve.
Yeah, the little funding requests came in for the first round of Reps, which SK was a part of, and that hasn't been funded yet. Now the second group of little Reps have finished. Been to obviously add them together. But in terms of Reps as a body, I'd hate to see them collapse because, regardless of what people may think, I do think over the last month or 2 months it's definitely been working. We've had more nouns people coming in. I think we built our social capital. I think it generally is going in the right way. I just think it just needs a bit of refining. I think the whole Brooke thing was increasing the size of it. I think he was against increasing the size of it, and because of that got forced through, he sort of went, I don't want to speak for him, but I think he sort of was well, okay, if you want to increase the size, I'll leave because I don't agree with it. And now look, we've sort of got a place where people don't even know if they're Reps or not. I think some people are Reps and some people don't even know they got voted in. So it needs to be cleaning up, and Brooke did do a lot of that sort of admin work behind the scenes, especially when I was a Rep for a month. But I don't know if the show wants to be taken over with Reps talk or when it's actually a Rep show tomorrow.
Can I better understand? So, Cardno, you're saying that it worked well. We were getting capital. People showed up. But then I stepped in because it looked like everyone who had been doing it didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, I love doing it. I do mind it. Like I think comp for doing it is like decent enough. You know, it's that sort of a job some people would do without any comp at all. So that's like a nice benefit. And it was like it was interesting, and we just had like during my term of doing